T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. There's my partner. What's up, bro?
You are coming hot out of the gates with the new stuff.
Yeah, man. And look at you.
I was saving up. I was going to put it on, man.
You were saving up. You're going to put it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all this work to do, early in the morning. So I figured, what? Let me just go ahead and get dressed.
Okay.
Go ahead and get dressed.
I see how you do it. Okay. So I found out a way to show this right here.
Yeah? What's that?
Look at this.
Hey, wow, that's neat.
Yeah. Yep. That way people.
Hey, that is like pretty.
Right?
Pretty
All
cool.
right. Okay.
Works.
Yeah, look at that. All right.
I like that. All right, let's see if we can get us going side by side here on the deal and say good morning to everybody. What's up, people? How you guys doing? Y'all good? Welcome to flight school.
Yeah. You know what? And my partner in crime over here is Mr. Terrence Gray, the VP of Operations.
And my partner in crime over here is Mr. Mark Kickart, your VP of Marketing.
Tim Lambert, the gear is hot. Yes, it is. Monette says, y'all looking fire today.
That's right. We're coming out strong,
Oh
people.
hot. Got some new stuff.
New stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Christina, I love the black on black. Yes, we do too. Yep, Martha's going to be on soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I just want to see
where's Martha, guys?
make it so that the people can see us sitting side by side.
Is it on now?
I don't know. We got to catch up on the. There we go. Yes, it is on.
Right.
We are there. We are there.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So hey, everybody, this is Flight School. We got a bunch of folks that are here for the first time. Welcome to Flight School. So excited to see you guys. Flight School is where you need to be every single Saturday for your information, for a hot training from one of our diamonds. Today, it's Blue Diamond Martha Ermias, who broke all sorts of records and broke a couple of diamonds in the process. So you definitely want to sharpen your pens, your pencils, get your team on. There is going to be a serious dose of blue diamond girl power today. And if you're not ready, you ain't ready. So get ready. Yes.
Ooh, I want what you have in your coffee.
Dude, I haven't even had my coffee yet. You know what? And I was getting ready to make a run for it. I said, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have to wait until we get to the training and then scoot up there and grab it real quick.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Tag your entire team right now because we've only got just a little bit of stuff to talk about in the beginning. So, if they're not on and they're not getting on soon, they're going to miss Miss Martha Ermias. Yeah. All right. Ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready, bro. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. You know what? I've
got some slides to come up early. Well, how about I do this and I'll drive early and then after I'm done, you take over.
Cool. Right on.
All right, cool. All right. There we go. Let's do this, bro. All right. So welcome to Flight School. That's what that says.
I think you said that.
Disclaimer. So we have our disclaimer, everybody, and the disclaimer says what? What does the disclaimer say? Tell us in the chat. Who knows? I want to see it in the Facebook chat. What does the disclaimer say? You guys aren't paying attention. We'll tell you the answer. Yes, Tim. Thank you. Don't do bad stuff.
No guarantees.
No worky, no payee.
B Carter.
Chrissy said you got to work to get paid.
Yep.
Go to work, get paid. It says you may not earn what others have if you don't do the work. I love it. You guys understand the disclaimer. So that's what the disclaimer says. The team told you. And you want to make sure that when you're presenting the business, you always present the disclaimer. All right. And make sure that people know so that they don't come into this with the wrong mindset. Because guess what? The people who go to work, they make the money. It's that simple.
And
all right.
paid.
Cool. Olu Royale, company sets you up for success, but it's on you to put forth your best efforts. Thank you, Olu. We appreciate that. That was a very nice way of putting it. All right. This is why we are so fly this morning.
No, it's the next one, but
This is the next one?
Yeah, the black T-shirt. Look at this. So we got the Nike black T-shirt right here, and in the hat. Hold on.
I brought it downstairs this time.
Yep. See that? See
So
that
this
right there?
hat is so incredibly awesome. It is not your regular one. Check it out.
So it's
got
black
like
on
a-
black. Everything
Yeah.
this is black on black.
Black
And that
on black.
Nike bag.
Like a fabric
Yeah.
mesh, not like your normal mesh. I should have bought the other ones that showed side by side.
Yeah.
But this, and it just has such a cool, nice fit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cool material. Like it's whatever technology is in this material is so awesome because it doesn't make your head hot.
Yes.
So,
You want a hot head.
you know, if you're already a hothead, you don't need anything to make it hotter, right? So
That's right. And that Nike bag, there's a Nike bag there too.
now, did you get one of the Nike bags, bro?
I did not. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like a stepped out. Right?
No, he didn't give me the Nike bag. You don't need to be jelly.
I
So
need to be jelly.
yeah,
What-
that
what
Nike
frozen
bag.
on Facebook? Oh no, it's just my internet, my interwebs.
All right, you're in the webs here.
Okay.
Not working. All right. Okay. So this is regularly, and it retails at $120. The bundle price is $99.99. Okay. And it's limited quantities. I don't know how many are left. I do not know. Okay.
Okay.
So, and it comes as a pack. And so everything you see there, the shirt, the hat, and the bag is $99.99.
Really?
Deal.
What a
That's a
deal.
It's a
So you,
Okay.
bro, that shirt that you're wearing,
Yep.
this hat,
Yep.
and the Nike drawstring bag.
In the Nike drawstring bag, which it's not like your regular drawstring bag. It's a really heavy
Right.
material, and it's mesh, and it's awesome. Yeah,
You will have that particular drawstring bag for years.
yeah. It's not one of those cheapies, man. It's Nike, so
Yeah.
you know it's not inexpensive. Yeah.
So wow, $99 is a steal. Grab it.
Cool. Now next, let me get changed.
Changing.
Changed.
Presto changeo.
Yep. Now I'm gonna put on my stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, squatty. Let's go. See, you gotta do all that presto changeo stuff. I said, nah, let me just come dressed.
All right. Here we go. This is it.
There you
Got
go.
on my black on black on black.
Black on black on black on black with a splash of orange.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that?
Yeah,
A little.
yeah, like yeah, that's nice, right? You gotta love
So
that. It's
we've
so
got-
fantastic.
All kinds of new merchandise in the store. Get over there now to boomgear.com. This is the Vision collection. The
Right.
Vision collection. Okay. This hat, these hats come in multiple colors. So you got the two stripes on the side, you got the boomerangs up here, you got this new jacket. So you gotta, and it says I Boomerang on the back. Yep. And then you got this new jacket right here, which is a black on black look too. Yeah.
You can't, Jackie Underwood says she can't see him. You can't see what, Jackie? Oh, because I'm still sharing. Boom. Okay.
That's it. All
Oh,
right.
gotcha. Thanks, Jackie.
Look at this.
So
Right
yeah,
there.
check it out. You know, so we were just showing you our hats, the logo. Says I Boomerang on the back. These are hot.
Yep. And they come in multiple colors.
The jacket is fly. Love the jacket. The jacket is just like winning.
It is. And it's kind of it's a dry fit material.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just feels
Really
nice.
nice, light.
Nice cuffs.
Yep.
It's just nice. This jacket is a good quality jacket.
Yeah.
Oh. Boom!
Stuff. All right.
Yes, yes. Okay, cool. All right, so
You know, boomgear.com.
fashion show over?
Yep, fashion show's over.
All right, cool.
You taking your jacket off? Okay, I'll take
Yeah,
my
I'll take
jacket
jacket
off.
off. I got it.
You
Got my
should.
throwback BÜM shirt on. I don't even know if these are still in the store, but I love this shirt.
Sun's out, guns out.
Guns out. Pow. Call me Mini Mark.
No, absolutely not.
All right, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We're ready for business now. We are ready for business. Okay,
Business.
all right, let's
Okay.
get back
Well,
to
cool.
the slides.
Get
All right,
over
guys.
to
We're rock- Hey,
Boomgear.
good morning to everybody on the Spanish line.
Ah.
Hola, benvenidos a Flight School.
Oh, and if you and I think we got the French line going too. So
Bonjour to
yeah.
the French line.
I'll put the French line info in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. And then I'll do it over here. All right. Okay. Coolness.
All right, we ready to go forward? March on. Oh, we're doing this today. Okay, I'm so ready for this. Well, you know what? I take that back because I haven't seen the questions yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen the question, so maybe not.
Might not really be ready for this, but let's give it a shot anyway.
Sorry,
All right, champions.
love the boom shirt, P-Greg.
Thank you, Sarani. Yes, thank you. Do you have this one, Sarani? This is like one of my favorite ones. I like this one, and it came in white too. I don't even know if it's still in the store, but
yeah.
And it's just kind of like doing something because of the lights, which is kind of cool. So
Yeah,
it's kind of booming.
it's booming.
The BÜM shirt is booming.
All
right, guys. So I don't know if you guys
Here
know
we
how
go.
this works, but for the next 10 minutes, your tuticorns,
Yep.
Mark
Okay,
and T.
when-
Gray,
First one's in.
answer your questions.
First one's in.
Where's
When
the
will
first
the schedule of vision be released? That will be released. I can release that. Well, we're not going to give what's going on, but
Right.
we can tell them
The
the time.
times, the general
Yeah,
times.
we can tell them the time. So Friday, on Friday, so it's a 3-day event. This is the first time we've ever done a 3-day event. So think about that for 1 minute, okay? And then the other thing that's happening too is if you have the all access ticket, you've got access to everything. So there's a men's event, there's a women's event, there's special trainings. Typically, it's a 2-day event with add-ons that you pay extra for. So if you're at the 179, you got a steal of a deal, okay? So here are the times. The times are 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. So it's 10 to 4 on Friday. Wait, yeah, 10 to 4 on Friday. Hold on, I wrote it down. Let me see.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, okay. 10 to 3. It's 10 to 3 Eastern Time on Friday. Saturday is 10 to 4. And Sunday is 10 to 4 Eastern. So that's 9 to 4. No, that's not 9 to 4. So it's 10 to 3, 10 to 4, 10 to 4 Eastern Time. Okay? Is that it?
Yep.
All right.
All right. So here we go. You ready for the questions? The next question?
I'm not sure.
All right. The next question is, will we need a special connection to tune into the live stream for vision? And
no.
you'll be able to do it over the internet using the link that we provide you.
Yes.
And if you can hook up your computer to your television, you can watch it on the big screen, right? Just kind of give you an example of how that could be. You can see over here in my office, I've got Flight School up on my flat screen TV, and that's because I've got a Apple TV, and it's on the Apple TV too. So whatever connections you need to use in order to get your deals working, use that. Okay. All right. How's that? That was good. All right.
Good.
Keep it moving. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. The bundle goes away after flight school, Tunde just said.
Whoa.
Yeah. So if you guys don't have the bundle by the end of flight school, it's going away. All right.
Yee, guys, you better hurry up and get that.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Bug. She also hit me up on that. All right. So
All right,
yes,
awesome,
bundle goes
awesome.
away. That's the black shirt, that hat that T Gray's wearing right now, and that Nike bag, that Nike drawstring bag. So
All right, cool. Here's a beautiful question. I love this question here. What is the best way for me to catch up? This is coming from Victoria. She says, I have not been active for quite some time. I think Vibe was just being thought of the last time she was active. So, Mark, you want to take first swing at how Victoria can get back in the game?
yeah. You know what? Hey, Victoria. So first of all, you are back in the game. You're on flight school. That's you've done it. You're back in the swing of things. But beyond that, Victoria, you know what you need to do? I don't know if you have your ticket to Vision yet, but you're going to want to get your ticket to Vision, and that's going to get you up to speed the quickest. And so that's September 4th through the 6th. And yeah, just get that ticket, get the all access too. Yep, $179. You can go into your back office, go to events, and go ahead and purchase that all access ticket. And that will get you access to everything. There's so many goodies that are a part of this that you're going to see more than the value of that ticket. The ticket usually goes for $299. Right now you can get it for $179.
All right. Awesome. Next. Oh, so and by the way, Victoria, I would also go to Ibüümerang on Facebook and click on videos and just start watching some of the presentations from like this current week. All of our diamonds have been doing incredible presentations, and that'll be a great way for you to get caught up in terms of what we're talking about now and where we are now. And there's some great trainings that have happened over the past few flight schools. So you may want to go back and watch some of those. And definitely today, Martha Ermias, Blue Diamond. I don't think she was maybe even in the company when you were last engaged, but she has lit the world on fire in such an amazing way. Her training today is going to be very, very helpful to you about how to get your business rocking. So great stuff. I love your question. Thank you so much, Victoria, for just being open enough to ask that question.
Yep.
All right. What else do we have here?
Yeah, we've got, let's see.
We got a logistical question here.
Okay.
If all the team members need a ticket for Vision, how do you put in everyone's code to watch together? Great question. So you won't put in everyone's code. The host whoever's hosting the event where you guys are all gathered, will put in their code. But we are going to be releasing some incredible things at Vision. And it's going to have special pricing. And that special pricing is only going to be available to people who have premium or all access tickets of their own. So that's when your code is really going to come in handy, and you're going to need to have your code. All right. So just want to make sure that everybody.
Look at this. Brian and Victoria, and let's see here. Hold on. Brian and Larita said, welcome back to Victoria.
I love it.
Nice. That's nice. Yay, Amanda too. Look at that. That's fun.
Yes.
You know, we're a family here.
Love.
Great.
Everybody love you, Victoria.
Maria says, I'm so glad I bought my ticket early. Yes, you get your early bird ticket. You got it at probably the $149 price. You win every time. That's the least expensive it ever gets. And yeah, you always purchase early. Always purchase early. Now, somebody down here says, let's see, will we still be able to get the black on black tee after the bundle is gone? The answer to that is no, Christina. No, you will not. All right. Sorry, I just gotta get it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and Michelle says, I don't have internet in my house. I use a hotspot. Will I still be able to see Vision? Yes, if your hotspot is able to get you onto the interwebs, the internet, then yes. Wow, Empress, first time viewing, and I love it. I'm excited. Nice.
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
All right.
All right.
And by the way, too, we've got Kate Peck Maxwell here. I take very good notes. Can you tell us, will we be given an agenda to follow with the various categories which will be covered during Vision 2020? Yes, we will have the agenda that will be sent out prior to Vision.
All right. Great, great. All right. Well, you know what? That's our 10 minutes, bro.
What is it? What? That
Yeah.
went fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. Absolutely. So, you know what, guys? We got to keep it moving.
All right. Cool.
Oh, wait. Hey, Harsh from Jamaica, one last question.
All
How
right.
do the people who won the World Series weekly prize, how do they get their BÜM gear credit? You know what? We will answer that question in detail a little bit later because it looks like Mark is texting Tunde. All right. So in the meantime, in between time, I want to give you guys a big update. This is some big news that I know you guys have been waiting for. And I want to let you guys give you an update on our enrollment process, payment processing upgrade that we've been doing. And it has been incredibly involved. I'm going to say that. I think that's kind of a nice way of saying, of talking about the amount of work that's going into this. And I want to say hats off to our tech team. We've got developers and technology people working like literally around the clock. Like they did not stop working until midnight last night. And they are already back at work at 8 o'clock this morning to make things better for you guys. So we have been rebuilding our enrollment process and redesigning our enrollment flow so that it can accommodate multiple ways of payment. When we're finished, we'll be able to plug in almost any way that people need to pay in different parts of the world. Be able to give people all sorts of options so that we don't have anybody saying, I can't get in, I can't get in. Unfortunately, that meant we had to break the system in order to rebuild the system. And so we know that many of you guys have been inconvenienced, trying to fight through, vouchers and e-wallet and Unicrypt and all that kind of stuff. And we just want to say thank you to you guys for your positive energy. Thank you for your good vibes. Thank you for believing in us while we continue to work on this. So a couple of weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, we gave you Unicrypt as a way to do it. And we have people having great success with that. As we discover things that need to be fixed about that process, we've been fixing that. Someone sent me a couple of things just before flight school, and we will get right on that after we're done here. But that has been actually working quite well for folks. But that said, got some big news. Guess what, guys? In a number of countries, not the entire world, but in a bunch of countries, we will have normal Visa and MasterCard processing for you later today. The tech team was really trying to get this turned on for you yesterday. The thing about development and code and all these things is that sometimes you don't know what you're going to find until you get deep into it. But they said, I woke up to a message that says, hey guys, we weren't able to get it done for last night, but we're confident that you should be able to have it around midday Central Time today. So don't hold me to a specific time, but at some point today, we will be able to flip the switch. And in a number of countries, you will be able to enroll new people just using their Visa or MasterCard the normal old-fashioned way. And they will still have Unicrypt as an option, but there will be a number of countries that will work, okay? I got Curtis asking if Australia is one of the countries, and the answer is yes, yes. We appreciate your patience. We're going as fast as we can, and we are killing people to get it up for you guys today. Now, this will be enrollments only, okay, at first. Back office purchases will come next week. So people say, what is back office purchases? That's boomerangs, that's upgrades, that's subscriptions. So the ability to do those things with your Visa or MasterCard will come next week. We're aiming for Tuesday or Wednesday to be able to have that part of it done. And again, whenever I say, if you hear me say dates, please don't hold us to it because there's technology involved. And if you've ever seen The Matrix, that's what it looks like in the back end of Ibüümerang. Just code just dripping down, and you got to be, it's crazy. So in any event, so that part will be next week. But for enrollments in select countries, we'll call that phase 1 with this particular partner. We will be able to do that later today. All right. Okay. So now, there's more to this update. So this is not perfect though. And I want you guys to listen, please listen very, very closely. Curtis, listen, everybody listen. This is not our perfect solution. We're still working toward perfection. So there's a couple of things I want you to know. The first thing I want you to know is that the descriptor will not say Ibüümerang at first, okay? The descriptor is gonna say pay barter, okay? That's driven by our partner. Now we will fix that. It will take us some time. We hope to have that changed at some point next week, but we had a choice. And the choice was wait until the descriptor is perfect or get folks back in the game. And we thought you would want us to let you go. So we need you guys to partner with us on this because it's very important that you let your new people who are enrolling know that the descriptor will say pay barter. We're gonna let them know. We've programmed it into the enrollment module. So it's gonna say the charge is gonna appear on your card as pay barter, but we need you to let them know too so that they don't later on say, I don't know who pay barter is and charge it back. We don't want that to happen, right? Because then they will lose their Ibüümerang position in the process. So we don't want that to happen. So let's make sure you guys are all our deputies and our partners to make sure that during this time, we can do that, okay? And of course, the other part about this is not perfect is that there's several countries that are not live. Now, people are already asking, is my country? I'm gonna put up the next slide, and this slide is gonna show all of the countries that are gonna be in phase 2. And we hope that phase 2 is next week. Let's call it 1 to 2 more weeks for the phase 2 countries. But these are the countries that will not be live today, okay? I want you to screenshot it. And so for the folks who are saying, is my country good to go? If your country's not on this list, you're good to go. If your country is on this list, unfortunately, you're still gonna have to wait. This is not by priority. It's just a function of what we can accomplish with this particular partner right now. Okay, so you guys ready? Here we go. Boom. Screenshot this. These are the countries where right now we will not be turning these countries on today. These are the countries that are next week or the week after. Okay, phase 2. All right, so definitely go ahead and screenshot that so that you don't have to ask customer service, why can't I do it in this country? Now you already know. If it's on this list, not at first, phase 2. Okay, somebody said, what is a descriptor? It's the way the charge appears on your card statement or in your app afterwards. Normally our descriptor says Ibüümerang on when you check your charge in your bank account. For a short time, any transactions, enrollment transactions or transactions on this partner will say pay barter. Okay, so we want you to know that that's Ibüümerang in the short term. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Patrice, we appreciate all the hard work that's being done behind the scenes. We love you, Patrice. Thank you. Diamond, Tommy Johnson, thank you for your leadership. He said, such growing pains will be fun. Remember when stories in the future. We're so early. Early adopters are part of the solution and eventually the stories that the late majority will be telling to build their businesses. So we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys. Hopefully everybody's got the screenshots. I have a couple more things to say. Thank you guys for your patience. Subscriptions, a couple of questions about subscriptions. So we still have not run August subscriptions. We will be running August subscriptions. The target for us to start doing that on an automated basis is the end of this week that's coming up, okay? And we already have made us a schedule of which subscriptions we're gonna run on each day. Definitely, if you want to wait for us to run your subscription, make sure you've got funds in your e-wallet or a card in there or whatever, okay? But that said, if you want to run your subscription now, you can. If right now, this very moment, if you have enough money in your e-wallet, you can run your subscription. Or if you have a voucher that you can use, you can run your subscription. All you have to do is in your back office, click on subscriptions and then click the reactivate tab, the reactivate link, okay? And if the reactivate link is not there, customer support can turn it on for you. Just send them a message, say, please turn on my reactivate link, okay? Next week, beginning of the week part, when we turn on back office purchases for the countries that can run on this, you'll be able to use your credit card to run your own subscription and reactivate. So there, you do have the ability to do something now if you want to, okay? All right, so I got a couple more people asking about the countries. I'm gonna put this back up again. If your country is on this list, you still have to wait a little bit longer. We apologize for the continued inconvenience. We are pushing hard to get you guys up and running in these countries as well, okay? All righty, that's our update. Mark, you can actually take over from here, and I'm gonna stop sharing, let you share.
Right, reclaim host.
All right, guys, so that's our update. We're, just to wrap that up, I just want to say thank you. Again, I want to say thank you. Some of you guys especially have been so encouraging and so patient. Our company is going to be so incredibly better for this exercise because we know exactly what it was. Being able to take payments a variety of different ways has always been important to us. And once we started trying to do that, we discovered that, you know what, we're going to have to rebuild the way we take transactions. There's never going to be a good time to do that. So we're doing it now, and we just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the love, the positive energy, the good vibes. We will deliver to you the most phenomenal company on the planet. And
Right
no,
on.
Curtis, you
Shut up.
cannot have Mark's hat.
Man, I love that update. That was excellent. Oh, and then the other thing too is that you can go to iboomhub.com, and there are two ways to pay that we go through there as well. People were asking about it, and that is Unicrypt and Cash App. So you can go find out how to pay on iboomhub.com, and it says payment options.
Yeah. The United States will be able to do cards on a normal way. Countries like France and England and Australia will be able to do cards the normal way a little bit later on today. So that's coming.
Right on. Good stuff. Hey, T. Gray, I know these last 3 weeks have been, it's normal, right? It's startup
Sure.
and
Not normal. I got a little extra gray happening down here.
I'm saying normal for a startup and a company to go through these types of things because it's always going to happen. And, I was watching Mr. Bugs on Thursday speaking to the Sapphires and above. So there's special calls for Sapphires and above. So if you're not a Sapphire or above yet, you need to get there because these special calls are awesome. And he said, this is not going to be the biggest challenge we ever face.
Nope.
And so, he also let everybody know that we're coming to the end of the road here on this, and we're going to close this chapter and move on. But again, not the biggest challenge we will face in Ibüümerang. Now, the other thing that he mentioned on the Thursday call was Project 10K. Project 10K hashtag P10K. Did you say something? What are you talking about?
I was just celebrating Project 10K.
Okay. All right. So what does this mean? What does Project 10K mean? This means we will have 10,000 new ambassadors by the end of September. This is going to be cool. So, here's the thing. what I want to ask you is this. How many are you going to have on your team, and how many are you going to contribute to Project 10K? So you're going to see this. All of the It Takes Two calls are going to be renamed Project 10K starting on Monday. So guys, get engaged, get rocking, and get going, because hashtag Project 10K is on.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on and popping. Yeah,
All
seriously,
right.
everybody, get excited about that. I mean, dear, you know what? You know what's so cool about Project 10K, Mark? All the pictures in the Diamond chat and the leadership chat of everybody with their sneakers, their running shoes.
Yes.
Right?
That's
so we
right.
want you to know your leaders, they've got their running shoes on. They all sent us pictures of their running shoes because they're ready to run.
Oh, they're already running. They're already running.
Yeah, some are already running. So, hey guys, are you ready to run? If you're ready to run, put Project 10K in the chat.
Oh,
Project 10K, put it in the chat. I want to see Project 10K in the Zoom chat, Project 10K in the Facebook chat. If you're ready to run, put it in there. The Zoom audience is ready to run, Mark. Look at the thing scrolling. It's scrolling. Project 10K in the chat. What about you guys on Facebook? Project 10K, here it comes. It's starting. There we go. Project 10K. I think everybody who's on here with us is ready to run. Now, here's the thing. When you hear something like this, guys, quick success tip. When you hear something like a Project 10K, what you should immediately think is, what's my contribution to the 10,000, right? You don't want to sit back and say, man, that's great. Project 10K is going to be awesome. And then let the rest of the team go out there and fight for the 10K. What is your contribution to the 10K going to be? How many people are you going to enroll in Ibüümerang between now and the end of September, so that you can say, you know what, we hit 10K and I contributed with my 5. I contributed with my 10. Some of you guys are sponsor monsters, and you'll go out there and you'll recruit another 25, 50 or more people. But everyone's contribution is significant. Even if you sponsor 1 or sponsor 2, that is going to be a contribution. But don't let the end of September come and you sponsored 0. Because that means that you did not contribute to the team. All right. So we want to, this is a full participation event. Let's make sure everybody contributes so we can get that 10K. We love you guys. No, it's not including customers. This is 10,000 new ambassadors. 10,000 new ambassadors. All right. Cool. I love you guys. Let's rock and roll.
Right on, right on. That was good, T-Greg. Nice. Okay. World Series. We're in the championships right now. The championships.
Oh, you got Project 10K on there too. I love it.
Already making it happen, bro. That's how it works.
Marketing team is on point, baby.
Yep. All right. So we've got weekly and monthly bonuses. We got the U+2 bonus. We got the rank bonuses. We got the go-getter bonuses. We got the championship bonuses. So if you want to know about any of that, go over to iboomhub.com, and you're going to see under promotions, you're going to see World Series. So just go over there if you need any more explanation about what any of these is, and it tells you all about all the bonuses for the World Series and for the championship. All right, moving on. Now, who blew it out in July?
This one right here. Hannah Volkova.
Oh my gosh. This lady, this awesome person just knocked it out of the park. She's from the Czech Republic, and she was the MVP. She won the MVP monthly bonus for July. How much was the MVP monthly bonus? T-Greg?
Oh, $3,000.
$3,000. And then I went back and I checked to see how many times she was in the top 5. And I counted 2 times. She might have been in the top 5 3 times. So that was another $250 for every time she was in the top 5. So I counted 2. And then she went to Sapphire, I think, that month, and she got the rank bonus, okay, which was $1,200. So all in, she's making HBK, bro, an additional $4,700, and that's just what I could count. So she knocked it out of the park, literally, because it is the World Series, right? That's where that term comes from. Knocked it out of the park.
Yep.
That's where the term comes from.
Baseball.
Baseball. All right. So Hannah, congratulations. And I've even seen her up on that list here in August too. So she's still rocking and rolling. So knocking it out of the park. Okay, I got talent.
I got talent. I got mad talent.
No, you don't. Not really. Not really. But
I
you
know
do when it comes to
This
operations.
is over, so I can stop saying that.
Yes. Yeah. The other one that I want to be over, so you can stop saying, is living in the Hall of Fame.
No, that's never going to be over because we're going to keep having that.
No, we're not.
We're going to always have a Hall of Fame.
No. All right. So go to iboomhub.com and go to I Got Talent. I Got Talent. Okay. iboomhub.com/I Got Talent and vote. Voting is now open. And here's what's going to happen. We're going to get it down to, I think we're going to cut it in half. We're going to go down to 6. We're going to go down to 6, I think. And then by Wednesday, we're going to go down to the top 3. Okay. Yeah, because we need to make flight arrangements for the top 3.
Look at
that
that.
are going to be going to Vision.
Love it.
The top 3 are going to perform at Vision.
Flight arrangements. Sounds so fun.
It does. It does. So go over there, vote for your favorite. T. Gray is not on there yet. Darren B, I didn't see T. Gray's video yet. It's not going to be on there, Darren.
They won't let me put it on there because then it won't really be a contest. Everybody will just.
Yeah. Now, you can only vote
I have
once.
that much talent.
Now, you can only vote once. So, yeah, we have done it to where we attach it to your IP and you can't vote again. So, bottom line is we know if you voted in the past. All right. Yes, and each time they advance. So we will reset the voting, I think on Monday. I think on Monday we'll reset the voting. All right. Good deal. Okay, Vision 2020, it's happening. It's coming on. So, Tim Lambert. No, you can't vote from multiple computers. So, so Vision 2020, larger than.
See, that's the thing, though. You got it, Chrissy. If you're gonna scam the system, don't put it in the chat.
Yeah. So Vision 2020, larger than life, September 4th through the 6th. Again, 3-day event. And if you've got the basic package, you're gonna miss some stuff. You're gonna miss some things. If you got the premium package, you're also going to miss some things. So the all access package is where it's at. So get your all access package ticket.
Ticket.
Yeah, and no, the winners are not going to be flying into Vegas. Oh, that's funny. All right. Okay. So go ahead and get your all access package. And here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. So if you got the $50 ticket, that maps you to the $79 ticket, okay? The all access package ticket, which is $179, if you got the early bird, which was $149, you get the $179 package, all access package. And if you got the $179 ticket, of course, you're gonna get the all access package. So yeah, oh man, look at this. David Hunt, 60 plus attending for 3 days in a hotel, and they're all in.
Really? Go. That's what I'm talking about.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Yep. So the other thing too, for all those folks attending, they're going to at least need the $79 ticket, or no, they're going to at least need the $129 ticket
Right.
to get the new product release pricing. So everybody there will have to have that at least the minimum of the premium package for 129. Yep. All right.
Somebody's asking, what is the add-on package with HB? There's a major CEO leadership training that Mr. Bugs will be doing. You guys know he's the bomb.com. People are seeking his advice from all over the world. But let me give you a tip. Who was that again that was asking that question? Let me give you a tip. It scrolled so fast. It was Driss. Let me give you a tip, Driss. Just get the all access package.
Yeah.
Just get the all access package so you can have everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because,
that's really the trick to getting all the goodies.
Yeah, because that ticket's $299.
Yeah, it's more than the all access package.
Yeah. So just get that. Just get the all access. All right. The Vision Lounge. These have been off the hook. Craziness.
Yes, they have been amazing. So who
They
did this
have
most
been.
recent one? Cesar?
Yeah, Cesar. Yeah. So if you've got premium or all access, you've got access to the Vision Lounge, and it's every Thursday at 4 o'clock. So if you don't have premium or all access, you can't get on the Vision Lounge. So go ahead and upgrade. Now they can upgrade, right, T-Greg?
They sure can.
How did they do that?
Click on events in your back office and choose the upgrade package that suits you best.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, cool. So, and you don't want to miss these Vision Lounges. And here's what happens on during these Vision Lounges. Last week was Jose Luis Rios.
It was Jose Luis. That's
Yeah,
right.
Jose
It was.
Luis.
I remember now.
Cesar's coming up. Yeah.
Cesar's coming up.
Yes.
Jose Luis. This guy, what an amazing leader.
Yeah, and no, Joyce, they are not recorded. You've got to be on live. They
Gotta
are
be
not
on.
recorded. Yep.
We got
All right,
folks doing
so,
all
yeah.
sorts of life and schedule modifications in order to get on the Vision Lounge. And each one of them will tell you that it is worth it. So get on there.
A sharper business says I stock my own email every week, waiting for that code, that private, special, exclusive code to get into the Vision Lounge.
Yes.
All right, cool. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. So we got
This is gonna be a big one this week.
Yeah, we've got Mrs. Andrea Haynes joining Mrs. Bugs on Chit Chat with Erlene. These have been off the charts, incredible calls at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock on Sunday. That's not it. Is that on there? No, it's not even on there.
No, it's not on there.
Yeah.
You know what? Check this out. Check this out. That's 4 o'clock on Sunday, Central Time. Of course, we're going to have promos going out so that nobody misses this. We're going to make sure we put this out there. But you know, Mark, these events, these women's events, the Chit Chat with Erlene, it's so important because if you think about it, right? I mean, even with Hannah, there were lots of girl power, hashtags in the chat about Hannah Volfova and her being successful and being the MVP for July. And so here's the key, guys, for women in particular make up the biggest part of our network marketing industry. And they really are the ones who make the difference. That's why we always shout it out when we have girl power. But here's the thing, there are specific issues that women have to deal with in life that will determine whether or not they can be successful. And so we're definitely grateful to our leader here, Erlene Bugs, co-founder of Ibüümerang, and the cast that she's been bringing in, right? She's had Karen Herr, she's had Kim Bean, she's had Carla Marin and various other leaders come on to help women navigate these issues. Now, this week's super special, you have Andrea Haynes. This is Mrs. Andrea Haynes. This is Mrs. GMA, right? This is our global master ambassador, Edwin Haynes, much better, significantly better half. And she is a powerful lady in her own right. She's got ministry. She does a lot of things to help women all over the world. So I would say this, ladies in particular, grab all the ladies in your group, your girlfriends, whatever. This is definitely an episode of Chit Chat with Erlene that you don't want to miss. And I know some of you guys are going to be sneaking on there too. And you probably come out a little bit better for it.
I sneak on. I sneak on every week.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
sneak on. You don't have to sneak on.
Yeah, you do. But then you,
Okay.
what do? You when you log on, what do you put? Marquita?
Yeah, it's Marquita. Hey, pronounce it right. Marquita. Okay.
Marquita. All right, awesome, awesome. So, ladies, lock this in on your calendar. Sunday, 4 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, and yes, they get posted on Facebook, and we send out banners. So yep, you'll
We
see
got
that.
Mrs. CEO and Mrs. GMA gonna bring the fire for the ladies on Sunday.
That's good. I like that. All right, good stuff. So I think we're ready.
Ready?
Are you ready? Yeah, we are. We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
I saw that was really quick too.
Yeah, hold on. Let me give her. Let me make her the host. All right, and you know what? I this next guest. And speaking of girl power.
This is like some serious girl power right here.
She came out of nowhere, man. And she was Sapphire, I think, at Accelerate, and she blew past Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, and went straight to Blue Diamond,
Yes.
and it was awesome. And
Yes.
I got to meet her and her fiance in Cabo at the Elite Diamond Retreat. Only do diamonds and above. We're going, and could go. And I was able to spend some time with her and Adam, and just lovely, wonderful, humble people. And can't say enough about Martha Ermias. Love this lady.
Absolutely. And you know what, bro? I've been in this industry for quite some time, and I've seen lots of people do some incredible things, but I have never, ever in my life seen somebody qualify diamond for the first time by the 10th of the month. And then just blow on to the next rank, blue diamond, at the end of the month. And so that was absolutely phenomenal, and broke 2 new diamonds in the process, because it's about how many other people you can help. So Martha, it's been an honor to watch you do your thing. And it was fantastic to hang out with you and Adam in Cabo.
Thank you. Thank you so much, T. Gray. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you guys for inviting me here today.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And the floor is yours. We're getting out of the
Floor
way.
is yours. We're leaving.
All you. We're out of here.
All right. Well, good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you for being here today. I am super excited that I will be sharing with you a few things that are, just a little bit of my story, as well as things that I think is going to be really important for us right now, especially during a global crisis, for us to build a very profitable business. First of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Edwin Haynes for giving me this opportunity to come and train. I'm super excited about that. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Martha Ermias. I've been with Ibüümerang exactly 10 months now. And the journey has been nothing less than a miracle. I feel extremely blessed, because I fell in love with the company right from the start. The fact that our founder and CEO is Mr. Holton Bucks, and I've heard about him, I've read about him, I've listened to a lot of his trainings as well, and I've respected him from afar for quite some time. And when I heard that he's actually starting a new company, and what the vision of the company was, even though I wasn't at a time when I was looking for a new opportunity or a new project, I couldn't say no, because it just seemed too good to be true. And it is too good to be true, but it is good. So I feel extremely blessed, and I'm very, very excited with the things that we're doing here, because for me, it's all about how many people you can help in this profession. This profession is not about yourself. This profession is about making an impact on the lives of many people. And when the tools and the system can work for the average person who doesn't have experience, when the hope that you're giving people can actually materialize into being a reality, I think there's no other opportunity that is greater than that. So that's why I feel very grateful and very blessed that we are in Ibüümerang, and just super happy. So just to give you a little bit of my background, I actually from a small country called Eritrea. It's in the eastern part of Africa, and I've been in the United States 22 years now. I came as a graduate student and stayed here, and just that's pretty much my short version of my story. And I currently live in the U.S. in the state of New Hampshire in a city called Nashua. So I've been in network marketing for about 5.5, almost 6 years now. Yeah, 5.5 years. And what I'm really grateful for is the personal transformation that network marketing allowed me to have. And I think that's the main reason that I'm really in love with this profession, because of the person that you become in the process. Because the kind of person that you become is very, very important and key to your success. A lot of times we think it's what we do that makes us successful, but it's actually the person that we become that makes us successful, because there's a big difference between successful people and people who are not successful. The way they think, their habits, the things that they do, how they handle their fears, what they do in the midst of crisis and things like that. So first, we have to become the person that we need to become in order for us to achieve the level of success that we always dream of, or maybe we envy. Maybe we see some other successful people and sometimes we think it's not for us, but that's not true. Anybody can be successful. You just have to become the person that you need to be in order for you to be successful. And the beautiful part of our profession is that it gives you the vehicle for that kind of transformation. And that's exactly what happened to me. So when I first started in network marketing, the culture was different. My career was in a community college. I was an assistant dean in a community college, just mere administration. I did that for almost 10 years. So after graduate school, I started building a career in community college. So, it's a completely different culture, that network marketing. So when I first came to network marketing, I heard this sayings, statements, and, kind of slogans. And a lot of them, actually, I didn't like. I felt like it was not reality. I felt like it was, just things that people say, and it's not for everyone. That's just how I felt, because I had convinced myself otherwise. The thinking that I had developed for many, many years was being challenged by this slogan. So I'm going to tell you one saying that I did not like very much. And that is, if it is to be, it's up to me. I hear this over and over again. If it is to be, it's up to me. And I didn't like it. And sometimes I think why I did not like it. And I think the reason is because it kind of cuts down all excuses, because it's telling me that, I don't have any excuses to make it happen. It's all up to me. But up until that moment, up until I entered the world of network marketing, my life was filled with excuses. I had a lot of reasons why I couldn't do this thing, why I couldn't do that thing. Especially me being, someone from a different country here in the United States. I had a lot of excuses. I told myself that I couldn't speak the language as well as the people that were born and raised in the United States. My culture was different in many ways. I couldn't create and form relationships that as easily as other people could. So there were so many things that I gave myself excuses to why I couldn't do certain things. And I will tell you this, when I was in graduate school, my background, like my college degree is in physics, but then I studied international business for my graduate school. And that was the first time that I started studying about marketing, about management, finance, accounting, like all these business courses. And I discovered that I really liked marketing. Just the art of marketing just was amazing as I was taking the course. And then I also learned that marketing is actually one of the fields that pays the most. Okay, me being an ambitious person, I said, oh my gosh, I want a career in marketing. But immediately I told myself, I said, I can't have a successful career in marketing, because marketing will require for me to influence people. Marketing will require for me to build relationships, right? Marketing will require for me to go out there and pitch, speak in front of people. And I can't do that, because first of all, I'm an introvert, right? I don't like speaking in public. It's not easy for me to create relationships. Besides, I'm from a different country. Who's gonna want to speak with me, or who's gonna listen to, to ideas that I have? How can I influence? So I already told myself I couldn't be successful in marketing. And I felt bad, but I believed it. And I decided not to pursue a career in marketing. I really decided not to do that. Because I was completely 100% convinced. And so what I wanted to do was something I can control, something that doesn't require me to go out there and meet with people, something that, doesn't really require me to be a speaker or anything like that. So I started my career in administration. So I became an administrative analyst and built my way. Because of my work ethic and hard work, I was able to rank up in the organization and became an assistant dean. But I was still scared, because sometimes it's required me to present in front of people. And I didn't want to do that. As much as I could, I actually made sure that I wasn't on the spotlight. I didn't put myself in positions, in positions or in situations where I had to speak. And because of my hard work and work ethic, I was able to survive it. And, my job paid me six figures. And, my immediate supervisors, they knew my values, they liked me, but they also knew my weaknesses. So they let me be who I am. And that was okay for a while. And then 10 years into my career, I would say about 15 years into my career, but 10 years of assistant dean career, things started to change in the organization. The leadership started to change. The people who knew what I had to offer started to leave. And now I figured and realized that no one else knows my value. Because why? Because I kept myself out of the spotlight. Because of why? Because of the fears that I had, the things that I did not develop. My speaking ability and putting myself out there, marketing myself. Those were the things that I did not really work on. So what did that mean? It meant that, maybe they are going to let go of me because they really don't know what value I have. That was scary, right? And not only that, also, if I was going to go out there and try to get another job, which is a six-figure job, I would need to market myself, which was not I didn't have a network. I didn't build a network. That was not really my strength. So what I want to say here is I actually, because of the excuses I told myself, because of the excuses that I subscribed to, I actually built a career for over 10 years, guys. Think about it. It's a long time based on my fears. Not necessarily based on my dreams or my desire, which was marketing. Career in marketing was my desire. I didn't do it. Why? Because I built career based on my fears. And I think this is very common for a lot of us. My story could be a little bit different because I came from a different country, and my excuses could be maybe language is not your excuse, or maybe you're not an introvert. But what other excuses are you believing about yourself? Are you subscribing to that is actually holding you back in your life? And that was my excuse that held me back. Now, one thing I knew though, I didn't like where I was. I was not happy. I knew I spent 10 years building a career and I didn't feel secure in the career. And it wasn't also my passion, my desire. It wasn't something I liked to do. And I knew one thing. I knew I needed to change something. I knew 100% that I did not want the next 10 years of my life to be the exact same 10 years, because time waits for no one. And I know this, like time waits. I mean, there's limited amount of time where we could actually try to make it right. We can't wait forever to try to make it right, And the other thing is, I know that, some other people were actually pursuing their dreams, overcoming their fears. So when network marketing found me accidentally, somebody introduced me to network marketing. I actually looked at it, and there was so many things I liked about it. And I will tell you what I liked about it. But the funny thing is, if you really see the two words in network marketing, it is networking and marketing, the two words that I was scared to death about, because I am an introvert. I did not like networking. And also, the second word is marketing. I knew I couldn't be good at marketing. So those two words had, those two words were the words that made up the profession that I am starting, but I was willing to do it because of a few things that I noticed about network marketing. First of all, I understood that this was a business, and I wanted a business because I wanted to be independent. I wanted to make sure that somebody else wasn't actually making the decision about my future. But again, I was really scared about business. I've said this so many times, but I saw that this is a business, but it also has a system, which means, most of us, I think I would say about 99% of us, we know how to work within a system. Why? Because most of us have had jobs before. In a job, the company will give you a system, and you just follow that system. It's your job. You learn the system, you do the system. So that's basically a job. So most of us know how to do that. I know how to succeed within a system. But this is a business with a system. Now, the biggest thing that scared me about business was I would have to create a system, and how would I know what system works? So that was the scary part for me. But now here's a profession that's offering a business, and it has a system. And the second thing that I really, really liked about it was I have access to mentors. Right from the start, I understood that my mentors or my sponsors or my uplines of business depending on my success. So they would have an inherent reason to want to help me. So I wouldn't have to pay for it. I could get guidance and mentorship. And even at a job, you don't get guidance and mentorship. I remember I never got enough guidance or mentorship. I learned everything myself within a job. No one's gonna really guide you to thrive within a job or in a career. But here, I knew that was going to be accessible to me. I didn't know how beautiful that was going to be because I didn't have the experience, but I knew that was going to be accessible. So I said, okay, that's great. And then it took the risk of a business from me because I could do it on a part-time basis and I could do it on a flexible time. So there's no excuse. I couldn't say, 8 to 5 I'm working, so I can't do this business. Well, I could do it 7 to 8. I could do it during my lunch break, 12 to 1. I could do it, 6 to 7 after I'm off from work, or 6 to 8, right? So all of that was possible. I said, oh my goodness, everything is great. And I also saw the opportunity to help others as well. I also saw, because, this is a people business, and you're going to sponsor people, and you're going to guide them the way others guided you, which means that you're helping somebody become an entrepreneur. You're helping somebody learn what you've learned. This is something I like to do, whether they pay me or not. And this business actually already provided that opportunity. I also understood that because of the compensation plan, they tell you that this is going to be, if you are an X level leader, then your commission will increase an X amount, which means that this is a leadership development system. And that's something that I felt that I needed a lot of help with, leadership. I knew the importance of leadership, again, while I was studying in graduate school. Because one of the things that we learned is if you wanted to be an influencer for the good, sometimes people may not even like the word influence, but influence, if you're influencing for good, it's actually a great thing. And if you want to be an influencer, you have to be a good leader. And how do you learn to become a good leader? Most of the time, you can't study leadership. You can't read about leadership and become a good leader. You can get awareness, but you have to have a place where you can practice it. And you need to lead people in order for you to grow as a leader. And I knew this opportunity was also going to provide me with this, with an opportunity to grow as a leader. And I also saw the power of leverage right away. Okay, as I told you, my background is in physics, so I understand what leverage is, right? From physics perspective and from financial gain and from efficiency, how to scale up your business. You have to be able to leverage something. You either leverage technology, you leverage effort, people's effort, you leverage time. When you do that, you're able to grow more than your own limitations, because as one person, we are limited in terms of our effort, amount of effort that we can put in. We're also limited in the amount of hours that we can put in on a day. But when you do leverage, then your growth can be unlimited. That's really the key here in our profession. Your growth can be unlimited because of the power of leverage. And I learned about residual income. I didn't know about residual income when I first started. I said, there's something called, I thought residual income, I thought it meant remaining income, residual, like something that, that's leftover income. That's what I thought it was, but it's not. Residual income, the concept of residual income, which I had no idea about. A lot of people don't know about residual income because they don't teach you in schools, right? But residual income is the way that can give you time freedom and financial freedom as well. So I saw the profession and how actually it was advantageous, how it was going to help me grow, and I could practice. It was a profession that allowed you to practice, to grow. If you didn't know how to do something, then you can learn it, right? So all of this kind of made me fall in love with network marketing. And so I decided to do 3 things. I made a decision to do 3 things. I said, I'm going to master the skills in 3 areas, just learn it from scratch. Doesn't matter. We learned to do everything. Like we learn how to cook some, if people give us a few recipes, we learn how to bake a cake or muffins or anything. We learned it from scratch. A lot of things we learned from scratch. So I decided I'm going to learn from scratch how to network, how to market, and how to speak. Those are the 3 skills that I need to be successful in this business. So I'm going to learn those 3 skills, and I'm going to make it. And this is one of the decisions that I made. And I really hope that you'll learn this because it really worked for me. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. I made a decision, even though I'm telling you, I had a lot of fears coming into the profession because of my own self-limiting beliefs, the things that I can and cannot do, the kind of person that I am. I'm an introvert, I'm this, I'm that, all kinds of excuses. But I made the decision to make my first year my learning year. That's what I called it. My first year is going to be my learning year. And this is 5.5 years ago, my first experience in network marketing. I made my first year my learning year. So I didn't have to have the pressure on myself to produce, even though I also made a financial goal for the first year. Why did I do that? Because if I don't have a financial goal, how am I going to stay? How am I going to stay motivated? You have to have some goal that you're working towards to see that in order for you to stay motivated, and also to evaluate your success rate. So I made a financial goal, and how did I make that financial goal? And this is my advice to you. Think about how much money you would make if you work 10 hours per week on a part-time job, right? A different job. So at that level, at the level that I was at as an assistant dean, if I worked 10 hours per week, part-time for a year, I calculated that. And I said, okay, so I'm gonna, at least as a job would pay me this much if I put 10 hours per week. So as part-time, and that would be this amount of money. And that I calculated that for a year, and that was my financial goal for the year for me to make in network marketing. But I also told myself, if I don't accomplish that within my first year, I'm not gonna say I failed. Because why? Because my first year is my learning year, okay? And the beautiful part about our profession is that it doesn't really cost you a lot of money to run a business for a year. Like in our business here in Ibüümerang, when I think about it, our yearly cost is $2,150 if you came on a first class. $2,150 for 1 year for a business is actually not that much at all, if you think about it. So the cost is not that much. And I had a financial goal. My first year was going to be my learning year. My second year was going to be my production year. That's how I started it. Because of that attitude, I was going into it to learn. And how did I learn? The beautiful part of it is you don't have to go to college. You don't have to get a degree. How you learn is actually through mentors, through leaders, modeling what they do, listening to what they say, and attending events. Like I told you, it was a completely new culture for me, very different culture than what I am used to. But but I understood it's easy though. It's simple. It's much harder to get a master's degree. This was actually a lot more simpler, and I enjoyed it. And the result, I'll tell you, within my first 5 months, I was able to accomplish my annual goal, financial goal. So what did that teach me? It taught me that this works and I can do it. Now I have a confidence. Now I am a network marketer. Networking and marketing is possible for me. So I continued with that. And it was great for the first couple of years. But after a year and a half in the industry, I actually became full-time network marketer. And I don't advise that, because I was making good money the first year. I did that, but my business wasn't mature enough to continue growing. And I didn't realize that I thought the money was going to continue to come because it required my level of leadership to continue. There was so many factors that I didn't put together. So I became full-time. For me, it was the right decision. I have no regrets, but financially, it cost me. I went through a little bit of a hardship for over 6 months, and it was painful. But going back to where I came from, going back to building a career based on my fears, going back to having a job and working for a job for like 10 years, a career of 10 years, and still not feeling like I am secure in that job was more painful for me than whatever I was going through within my network marketing company. So I stayed, I learned, I studied. I actually started investing money that I don't have into my own personal development, into coaching, into personal transformation. I made a decision because for me, it was a 5-year plan. Okay, once I knew that money can be made in this business, it was a 5-year plan. So I wasn't gonna quit. So I continued with that. And because of, all the transformation that was happening to me, I actually started sharing personal development stuff because my mind started to change. I started to grow and I wanted to share this with the world, started sharing that. And out of that, actually, my coaching business was birthed. And I started doing a coaching on the side as well. And that's when Ibüümerang found me about 10 months ago, as I was doing both the coaching and another network marketing business. When I saw Ibüümerang for the first time, everything that I felt, every reason why my other business was not working, I saw the solution in Ibüümerang. I saw the solution in Ibüümerang because, one thing I learned is that, it has to be simple. Like, our CEO, Mr. Holton Bucks, talks about the elephant, the fish, and the monkey. Now, the monkey is the kind of person that is really good in sales, recruiting, and things like that. And they'll be successful in any network marketing company. But there is also the fish and the elephant, which they might not be built like a monkey to actually, create that kind of success because they need to kind of transform. It will take time. And some people, actually most people don't wait it out for them to grow to a level where they can actually create success. So what Mr. Holton Bucks decided to do is actually make it easier and more simpler for people to succeed in business without having to become really good at their selling skills and things like that. So that was kind of like, I don't know, a dream come true because I knew I could help a lot of people. My team wasn't going to struggle the way it struggled in another company. So that excited me, and we got started. And you know the story. We were able to create a couple of diamonds, 4 emeralds, and I don't know how many, 6 or 7 rubies, and countless of sapphires within just 6 months, because of Ibüümerang, because of the system. We have the vehicle. Part of it is you and who you are, and the second thing is the vehicle and the leadership. So the vehicle and the leadership here is no excuse. And I am so happy, and I'm so grateful that that I have something that I can proudly promote, and I can help people. So now the only thing is I need to help people with their like their mindset, their commitment, and their things like that, because the vehicle definitely works, and we've seen it, and we have proved it that it really works. But what I really want to share with you today is, what kind of excuses are you telling yourself, especially right now during global pandemic? Whether it's global pandemic or something else, whether it's global crisis or something else, when change comes, we make it an excuse a lot of times. We make change an excuse. Right now, the world has changed. How we do things has changed. How do we do vision event has changed. I was really excited that we were going to be in Vegas in a venue. A lot of my team from overseas were going to come join us. We were going to see each other for the first time, and all of that is amazing. I wish we could do that, right? I wanted to build new relationships with different leaders and things like that. That's not going to happen because of how things have changed in our world right now. But we don't want to make that an excuse for us to actually not really pursue our success, to hold us back. You can tell yourself an excuse, or you can tell yourself or prepare yourself to thrive regardless of what kind of crisis is in front of you, or what kind of change and obstacles or challenges are in front of you. So what I want to share with you today is that I really want to share with you my game plan, because this change, everything that's happening, it's not affecting just one person or another. It is affecting everybody. It's affecting Ibüümerang leadership. It's affecting us. It's affecting the corporate office. We have, as entrepreneurs, we have to work through challenges to continue to grow and achieve our dream. Whatever our goals were, we have to continue to do it as entrepreneurs. So I want to share with you my game plan. How do we stay in the game? And how do we not just stay in the game, but how do we persist through crisis and come out stronger and higher at the end of it, okay? There's a saying that I always say, I can only control what I can control. I'm only going to focus what I can do. I'm not going to focus what the government can do. I'm not going to focus on what the world will do, or my team will do, or my brother, sister will do. I'm not going to focus on all of that, because I have zero control over that. But I have 100% control over what I can control. So what I'm going to share with you is a game plan on doing what I can control. And if you commit yourself to doing these things that I'm going to be sharing with you, there are 5 things that I will be sharing with you. If you commit to doing that, it doesn't matter what kind of crisis you're in, and it doesn't matter what obstacles, personal, global, business, doesn't matter what obstacle you're in, you will come out stronger and you will achieve your goal, because you have decided to fight and to move forward. You have decided not to give up. That decision will actually hand you your results. It will give you your results. It will actually grant you the results that you want. You just have to be a fighter. So these are the 5 things these are my personal game plan, and this is what I'm sharing with you today. So first of all, what you have to do is you have to guard your mind. Number 1, you have to guard your mind, because the battle to win starts and ends in your mind. If you're defeated up there, if you're defeated in your mind, then you're not going to be able to do anything. So you've got to protect your mind. How do you protect your mind? Number 1, you've got to protect your mind from listening or from actually consuming information, from the information that gets into your mind that weakens you. What kind of information weakens us? Negative information. Information that actually produces fear. Information that talks about impossibilities, what you can't do, what cannot happen. All that kind of information, all the negativity that you can hear, and it's a lot of it right now. I mean, it's not that easy to get that kind of information. It's all over. It's everywhere. So there are people who speak hope, and there are people who speak impossibilities all the time. So you've got to guard your mind, guard your ears, and guard your eyes to make sure that that kind of information is not what you're consuming. You have to protect yourself. You really do. Because whatever you feed into your mind is what's going to come out, or what's going to manifest in your life. So the only way to keep yourself strong in this kind of situation, in whatever challenges that you're going through, is actually by making sure that you're guarding your mind, protecting your ears from listening or hearing or any kinds of information. You can actually, sometimes that kind of information can come from our loved ones. Maybe they're just watching all kinds of negative news and things like that, and they come, and that's what they want to talk about. And I would definitely say, I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about these things. You just have to let them know that it's not welcome with you, because you've got to protect yourself. If you don't protect yourself, then you're going to be a defeated soldier. You're going to be part of the crowd that's actually transmitting this negative news. That's going to be your job, as opposed to building your life and your future and your dreams. So you've got to guard your mind. And instead, not just protect your mind, actually feed your mind with positive information. One of the things that you're doing this morning, is actually you being here on Flight School. And I really want to say thank you for doing that, because you're listening to information that actually can help you. You want to do that consistently every single day. Just like we have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know, maybe some people just eat twice a day. I don't know. But just like you have to consume food, you have to consume good information. You have to read books. You have to listen to good information, training. I was actually listening. Right now I'm studying and listening over and over and over again. Our CEO's training, the cash flow. It's amazing. I can't just, I take notes and notes and notes and notes. And part of the things that I have to do, because my team mainly speaks, like a lot of people in my team speak Tigrinya, I want to translate that, and I want to make sure that they consume that kind of information as well. So that would be the kind of, just occupy yourself with consuming the right information and guard your mind from the negative information. Always, but promise yourself to do that for the next 4 months as you're ending this year. And you can see yourself being transformed and being the light in the midst of darkness, as opposed to, helping other people just create more and more of that dark environment. And second thing you want to do, and this is no excuse, okay? You've got to be productive, okay? Number 2 is you've got to be productive. I'm not saying you've got to be busy. I'm not saying you've got to act busy. I remember when I was, I hope my former bosses don't hear me, but when I was working at the community college, sometimes we just acted busy. It's like productivity wasn't really measured. When you're at a job, no one really, a lot of times, your productivity is really not measured. But when you do business, your productivity will show in your results. So you've got to be productive. So you've got to make sure every single day, do the things that will produce results. Do activities that will produce results. And this got to be every single day. Because, if you really want to be successful, or if you want to achieve a goal or a dream, wouldn't you want to work at it every single day? If you don't do that, every single day that you're not working on your dreams or in your goals, you're actually one day, you're losing one day. Every single day that you're not doing that, you're losing one day, an opportunity or one day that could have helped you achieve your goal, get to your goals faster. So you have to commit yourself in staying productive. What does that mean for us in Ibüümerang? It means networking, expanding your list every single day. What does that mean in Ibüümerang? It means contacting prospects. It means showing the opportunity. It means gathering customers. It means helping your team get started in the business, a new person. That is productive activity. You know, everything else is not, you know, it could be activity, but it's not necessarily productive activity. So stay productive. It's actually when things are not really at their best, like during a global crisis, the best thing to do is to stay productive. Because at least you can do what you can do with what you can do. The beautiful part of our business is that, you know, you don't necessarily have to be walking around the shop or at the mall to build it. It's like we're not, you know, you can transmit the information online from your mobile phone or from your computer. So it's really, there's no excuse not to be productive. So stay productive. The third thing you want to do is stay accountable. Be accountable. Accountability is very, very good, important, because sometimes we convince ourselves that we can't do it today, this and that, you know, the excuses that come. But if you create an accountability group, it will help you stay motivated. One of the things that we're doing within our team is whoever wants, it's voluntary, we're not going to ask everybody, but whoever wants to see results the next month, they can join our accountability group today. And what they could do is we create a miniature, like a WhatsApp group or Telegram group. We create that, and everybody reports what kind of activities that they're doing on every day. That helps me as well to be accountable to my team as far as what activities I did today, and my team being accountable to me and to each other. That will help. So accountability groups, I'm sure you know this, they are very effective in terms of you getting to your goal, to the finish line, whether it is a diet program that you're doing, workout program that you're doing, or business. And here you have, in business, you have you know, a number of people that share the same goal that you share. They have the same thinking mindset that you have, and it's a mutual benefit for everybody when you stay accountable. So the third thing is you've got to create a plan for accountability. Fourth thing is you've got to provide value to someone, to somewhere, all the time. Why is this important? Because it feeds our soul. You know, giving blesses you more than receiving. We have to be givers more than we are takers. And again, this is the boomerang effect. That's one of the things I love about Ibüümerang. Our CEO, the philosophy that this company is built in, it's all about providing value and giving. Okay, so I see it in myself. When I am providing value for free, I actually feel good. My soul is nourished. But when I'm doing things so that I can get something, that's all I'm doing, I actually get stressed out. So if you want to stay healthy spiritually, and you have to find a way to give, you know, my personal way to give is, you know, providing content on social media. You know, let me share with you something, because maybe some of us may feel, you know, intimidated about doing this. But I'll tell you this, when I first started, when I decided to give to the world, what I started to do was actually whatever quotes that I can find or something that I read that inspired me, I just post it on Facebook and share how it inspired me. But the thing is, I did that every single day for 3 years, actually until now, but just quotes 3 years, every single day. Why? Because it's nourished my soul. And because I felt somebody else got inspired because of what I posted. Somebody else got encouraged. Somebody was touched. And that helped me because I feel good. They feel good. So so you've got to provide value, continuously provide value. If you give more, you will receive more anyways, but your soul will be nourished. So provide value, make it part of your game plan every single day. Say happy birthday to someone, wish them a great, you know, good, you know, ask somebody and just be that listening ear to whatever they're going through. Just give, make sure you have a way that you're giving all the time. If giving is not part of your equation in your life, then just know that you're closing the doors of blessing in your life. You have to be open to giving, and blessing comes back to you. So sometimes when you're giving, blessing doesn't come back to you in the same way that you're giving. You may be giving here, but your blessing gates will open in a different way. So giving is very important. And that's number 4. Number 5, very important, keep learning. Keep learning. Why? Because the challenges of tomorrow will require a new you, a new level of you. So you've got to learn today. You've got to prepare today. Now, what I'm doing today, I'm preparing for 5 years from now. I told you I was an introvert. I didn't like networking. I didn't like marketing. I didn't like speaking. I mean, it's not like I didn't like speaking. I just didn't think I could do it, you know? But I wanted to share. I mean, if there's something good that I have, I wanted to share it. And speaking is one of them, one way that you could do it. But I was so self-conscious, and I couldn't do it. It was really hard for me. But I needed to overcome that limitation that I had in order for me to do what I wanted to do. So what did I do? I started to sharpen my skills, and that doesn't end there. I will guarantee you this. Our CEO, Mr. Holtenbach, never stops learning. He is learning as of today. You know, if he has to learn consistently, how much more do I have to learn consistently? How much more do we have to learn consistently? So this could be a great time for you to continue to learn. So make it part of your game plan. Actually, I'll tell you this, during crisis time that I had in my life, the times that I felt like I really hit rock bottom, 2 things saved me. Number 1 is providing value during that time. The things that I didn't have, I made sure that I was giving. Providing value and learning, feeding my mind with things that I can learn. Those are, I remember I learned great things about leadership when I felt like I failed in leadership, right? So keep learning no matter what. If you do these 5 things, and then in order, all of them in order, because you've got to start with your mind. You've got to make sure that you guard your mind. And second, you've got to be productive, okay? Don't bring learning or accountability or, you know, community and things like that above productive, because time's not waiting for you. You've got to use your time to produce something. So be productive, be accountable, provide value, and keep learning. And this is my game plan for the kind of global crisis that we're in right now, the challenges that we're in, the limitations that we hear. You can't do that. You can't do events. You can't plan this. You can't plan that. I mean, one thing that I actually realized recently is that a lot of our long-term plans are contingent upon a lot of ifs. If this changed, then I could do this. You know, which means that it has taken us away from actual real planning, right? But during this pandemic time, when all of this is happening, what I just shared with you right now, I think is very, very key. If you make it part of your game plan, this is going to be part of my game plan for now. If I stay focused on what I can control, and these are the 5 things that I can control, I know that when things change, because nothing stays forever, you know, when bad things end, good things end, everything changes all the time. When the time comes to harvest, when things are all great, I would have used all this bad time to actually elevate myself and help my team elevate as well. So that's about it for today, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tigray, Mark, back to you. God bless you all.
Martha, thank you so much for that training. All right. You know, Tigray, you're on the green screen, bro.
I know I'm naked, man. I don't know what happened.
All right. But thank you for that.
I have something we want to show you.
Okay. So that lit up the chats. Martha, thank you so much. The 5 steps, guys, that's the key here, right? Just use those 5 steps every single day.
Hey man, you know what I want to do? Martha's training was impeccable. It was soul grabbing the way she told her story. And those 5 points are an absolute lifeline. And that's why you can't miss flight school. And Martha, I want to show you this. We just got this from Tommy Johnson. He was watching flight school today. But hey, everybody, look at how Tommy Johnson is watching flight school. Check it out.
So what did that mean? It meant that maybe they are going to let go of me because they really don't know what value I have. That was scary, right? And not only that, also if I was going to go out there and try to get another job, which is a six-figure job, I would need to market myself.
Isn't that super cool? Our diamonds, no matter where they are in the world, are watching flight school, and they're watching each other, right? So Tommy Johnson learning from Martha Ermias. Martha, you taught us all today. We appreciate you. And hey, everybody, we want to see how you watch flight school. So do just like Diamond Tommy Johnson did and send that in to us, and we might even highlight you on the show.
Marketing@iboomerang.com. Marketing@iboomerang.com. All right, well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, again, employ those 5 steps. Start right now, and you will see the success that Martha's seeing and others are seeing. So, great. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, and make it happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here we go.
It's all about perfect timing. Wake up in the morning shining. Gotta stay on my grinding. They try to leave me behind it, but I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Yeah, right now. Yeah, I'm about to go diamond. You can see on my teeth when I'm smiling. Not staying at the bottom, I'm climbing. Got it out the dirt, I had to find it. Got it out the dirt. Yeah, I'm about to go diamond. I'm just living my life and they don't like it. One day you should get up and try it. You know I can't deny it. It's all about perfect timing. Wake up in the morning shining. Gotta stay on my grinding. They try to leave me behind it, but now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond, yeah. Yo, wait. I'm about to go diamond. Stay connected with my team like Verizon, oh yeah. No, it's not surprising, cause I never give up, I keep on fighting, oh yeah. It's not left far away. Better know I'm here to stay. Never will let go away. Never will let go away. It's all about perfect timing. Wake up in the morning shining. Gotta stay on my grinding. They try to leave me behind it, but now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond, yeah.